Shopify will have zero chance if they lose here, and that match counter grab with the pulverize.
Got the grease off.
With the grease off is going to be able to get away. Now the stolen.
Because then TA goes mid, maybe it's too easy.
Okay.
But some of these other spirits, potentially.
Do not use illusions.
You know what you need when you're facing up against a bunch of demons?
Arkosh. Arkosh.
Or how about, they just got 4 bounty runes. What kind of deal with the devil himself did they do to pull off a 4 bounty rune heist and first blood?
What? How? I don't understand how that's possible. Stuff of nightmares. Just a question of for which team?
Disruption and a go. XXS getting on top of Arteezy. Gets a slam in with the Infernal Blade. Looks like Shin-Q is going to die for it, but he gets to be a part of the experience. They're going to go for a double here. Kitrak, 18 HP. Catapult puts him at 5. And zapped him down.
Man, what a creep. The old chain lightning.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Midas done, though. There's some positives and some stacking getting done as well. So you can play around this Arc Warden. Protect him. The Doom is out, but it's not on Arteezy.
Doubled up. Ooh, Disruption buys the Doom a little bit of time. More fire damage while he's in the hole. The Liquor now has to make a run for it. The Tempest double, struggling to get the kill. He threw the Spirit in the wrong direction. Yopaj actually comes in for a random side lane gank to try and bolster this bottom lane that got totally run over. Gets 1 kill out of it, I suppose, but very bad for Shopify.
They're just going to get to their late game timings with all this scale. Maybe it is. Ooh, that Golden Roshan.
Has been killed.
Arteezy's career gets sniped, and now his support is getting sniped. Kitrak doesn't have his level 6 yet, but Void Spirit doesn't commit for it. Does manage to get the arena, but doomed almost immediately afterwards. Blown up. The Terror Blade goes down. Ame's getting a little bit low, and he's in the best target. Somebody come help Ame, but they're all being chased away by Yopaj. Yopaj's threat pushes the rest of Extreme outside of the claws of Ame's Lifestealer, so he's left alone and isolated, killed. And they're going to go for a 3rd kill. Nice spear from Saberlight. Gets some revenge after a rough laning phase.
That was a sick spear. I don't think there's really huge downsides to either trajectory, depending on what you want to do. And there's also some games you just don't really want the Deso. He wants to just go other items. Now is that option, and wrap around from Shopify is a nice play if they can connect the arena, and Blink on Saberblade should guarantee it.
Spotted, but they get the jump still on the Terrorblade, saved by the Disruption, but he's going to come back into a Supernova. Supernova, that's dead almost immediately because Ame jumps in and finishes off quick and clean. The 3 and 4 are dead. Now they're going to chase down the Templar Assassin, who is doomed, and as soon as Ame hits him, he is mega dead.
Horrendous teamfight outcome for Shopify.
Yeah, he did not need a delivery system in that exchange when you could just TP onto the Supernova.
And I feel like if you're going to commit there, you got to commit with everybody.
They're actually going to try and hold this one. Missed out on the spear, though. The Illicore, Finger trying to blow up the Doom. Nice and quick, but he's living.
He's living.
He is making a run for it. Got hit by the Fire Spirits, but it was so much commitment, and Ame is going to town over here. Arteezy's Tempest double can only do so much to help Shopify in this exchange.
And that's one of the big pieces here. These fights are 5-on-4.
It's pretty interesting for sure.
And he's just rushing the Ags here, so they'll get extra charges of everything. Be a powerhouse on that back line. Huge target for Shopify to try and find in these fights. They're getting flanked by multiple sides.
This is good, though. The arena's going to catch them both. And there's no life stealer to defeat the egg this time around. They're going to focus it down with XXS and Jin-Q. They still get it. Bad positioning here for Kitrak. I think that's fair to say.
Very aggressive placement. Does not pay off multiple times. They have all this egg protection, but it's just getting right-clicked down by melee Doom.
Didn't hit any Fire Spirits. Yeah. And if you're not executing your combo correctly, right?
Yeah, the egg has to go off.
This egg arena combo should be early early on, I feel like it should be pretty close to guaranteed, you know? Kitrak making a break for it, not gonna make it out. They're stuck inside the arena. Yopaj is gonna come in, but the blink away from XXS. Once again, the Jin Q with the demonic cleanse. Maybe at some point he gets a dispel for himself, but right now he doesn't have any. Doom, Templar Assassin, Extreme. They have to run for it, but they'll get there in the end.
Nice find by XXS. I think anytime he can jump and Doom the Arc or the TA. There's also a creep running in right now.
Yeah, a infested Ame chasing after you. The Radiance Burn ticking down the refraction before the fight has even begun.
Get ye gone, Golem. He come for you.
Well, he doesn't have a Basher, so
Kitrak.
can't do anything about that one.
He has no TP, so he will die here. As they're waiting for somebody to get isolated on this map, but while they're waiting for that, XXS takes matters into his own hand. Arcworn TPing. His Doom will not tick him out, I believe. Never mind, he's doomed, he's gonna die.
The last tick.
And it did a lot more damage than I expected. They do find a return. That's a big one. He had Gem.
I mean, with Lifestealer with an Aegis, Lincoln's BKB walks up and hits your tier 3. I don't think Shopify can do anything about that. Maybe I'm wrong.
It's time for Arteezy to show his worth.
Yeah!
One scythe. Lot of burst damage. It's enough.
Where's the
Double
disruption?
dice is good enough. No disruption in the back lines. Actually blew up the Shattered even next. They got the Doom out on the Templar Assassin while Ame had to infest, get out of the team fight. It was a really bad setup for them. Let's see if he can hit the spear as he comes out. Nope. Ame reaches up, TP's away.
He is fast, dude. Stormcrafter, 550 MS during Scorched Earth.
He found him.
Look at the...
Immediately gets sniped. Manta to be able to get rid of the open wounds, but he still hit him with the Ghoul Frenzy. Now they're going to doom him. With the Doom, he is almost certainly dead. A couple more swipes will ensure it, and yeah, he's gone. Yopaj has to use his Zags to teleport away. They're going to find Theolacor as well. So 2 pickoffs for Extreme.
That will indeed open up this high ground.
I feel like a find that probably shouldn't happen, considering the fact that Yopaj saw them go through the portal and everything, but
yeah, that was very... I just think Artur didn't expect how fast that Doom was.
Yeah.
He was backing, but nowhere near enough in time. He does have buyback here, but do not want to commit it on some random fight like this. I don't know. You're going to... I think you have to, though. You're going to wait for the Lion to spawn, going with the stuns by the Arc. Hope it's enough.
I think the Templar Assassin, the initiation from Saberlight hits the Arena Spear, but Arteezy still holding on to his buyback.
There it is.
Now he's going to pop it as they dive into the tier 4s, get controlled up, and XM, oh, he managed to get away. Arteezy couldn't get him with the Scythe in time. Well, the thing that feels probably really good for Extreme is that the Void Spirit has a lot of room for growth still.
Oh, yeah. They caught the TA, or did they?
Shivas will spot him, they get the Doom on him. He was trying to channel the teleport away to the trap.
Man, XXS has been everywhere this game.
Yeah, he's done such a great job of putting Extreme in a winning position.
And he just didn't get punished for the degree build either. Like, this was such a good game for it because there was no tempo presented by Shopify. It was all farm. So, okay, I'm just going to go farming do build and pick you off on the map. Best of both worlds. He has matched the Arc Warden and done a lot more in the meantime. DD on Saberlight. He will look for the initiation here.
Saberlight needs to get Jin Q, and he got him. And Arena, that kid's
He's not dead.
Inside, but Jin Q is not dead. He's perfectly fine, and they cut down the egg so damn quickly. Ame has dealt with that, his BKB wearing out, but he now has the rage. Go to work on this tier 3. Buybacks from Shopify. Throw in a couple, but they don't have their full squad. This just looks completely over, Avery.
Yeah, they cannot kill a single hero.
Okay, they bots out while Roshan is being done.
That's the hero, not the clone.
They might Radiant scan. There's a hero here. Unfortunately, there was also a dire ward there, so. All right. TY is turning into a 4th core now. He's got a goddamn
He's on a ward.
He's got an Aghanim Scepter.
He is on a ward right now.
He's on a ward, yeah.
He has no buyback.
That's the ward I was talking about. All right, well, game over. I would say Shopify put up a good fight, but
Did they?
I'm not convinced that they did put up a good fight.
I don't know what they fought here. Fought themselves or something. Feels good, man. Radiance on the support Terrorblade. Feels bad, man.
They managed to make it a 4 versus 4.
He got Ags.
Yeah.
From the Roshan.
Yeah.
He's so strong.
He's not sure if he's hitting heroes or the tier 4. He's kind of dancing between the two right now.
Terror wave from the support Terrorblade.
Ame's actually getting a little bit low. He uses his axe to jump inside the Mars. Heals up a little bit there. They finish up the Mars. Now he turns on to Yopaj. Yopaj
and he's can't
outdo the heal that was coming out from Ame. Nice spear, double spear back into the fountain they go once again. But the buildings are dropping, the Mega Creeps are pushing in. They get the Terrorblade, the support Terrorblade is down, but they still have double cheeses and an Aegis, and now buybacks to fight through. There's just too many heroes. They spear back, another one into the fountain. The Void Spear takes a bit of damage there, but they cannot stand toe-to-toe against this infernal power of Extreme Gaming.
Just dead.
Oh, there is the DP.
I thought of it, but I don't know how much I love it. Okay, I can see. No, like I can see, because sometimes you think of heroes, but you're like, no, not that one,
They
not
both
that.
have stuns, team fight, heavy single target damage.
And
Roshan's
they're the
ability.
ones to get the first blood too. What a massive difference.
Yes.
From game 1 start.
Exo with the catapult. This is how you can win them by a large amount. Is if you get something going.
Shin-Q, blood grenade to slow him down. DY teleports right on top of Blast Off Lance. Yopaj is in trouble. Oh, but the Spirit Siphon, he's out healing the damage. He's good to go now. And he'll run down whoever's not in the tier 2 range, which means it's DY.
I mean, this draft is designed to pull ahead in this lane phase.
Not going to be able to do that damage fast enough. Now they run back in with a Stampede. He still has the Fury Swipes on him. Got to be careful that one. Keeps his distance from the Ursa and lets his supports go to work. Kitrak's going to be slowed down by the bomb explosion. These hits that are coming in, they can't finish them off. They have to back away. The Centaur continues to challenge.
He is strong. The road to recovery is not easy for Ame.
And Yopaj is cleared to clean up here.
This game's out of control.
Got behind the tower. Both supports guaranteed dead. They did a good job killing T-Lacor because there was no other out there, but takes the 2 kills and takes the tower. Uh-oh.
Bruh.
Kitrak's going to start trapping up your triangle. You got to kill him, man. Don't let him get away with that ability. Tosses away. Stampede's going to get used. They're going to go back in. Yopaj, he's connecting. Blood grenade hits on XM. Theolacor, not sure if he can stay close. Yopaj will close that distance instead, but the Ursa's here. Ame's showing up.
Building the stacks.
Yep, he is working his way through this Death Prophet. Arrow sneaks on by. It lands on the backlines, but it doesn't stop the Ursa. Kitrak with the stolen blast off doesn't do a damn bit. Shopify throw away a little bit there.
Yeah, Ame is hoping to wake up right now, and it's minute 0, and he gets to play this game over.
Someone play the Evanescence song.
8K gold lead.
Has been killed.
Just
Dire structures are fortified.
Oh, jeez. Yopaj doesn't stop, and neither does Saberlight.
look, I don't often suggest it, but is this like a game that you just GG out, like to save the mental sanity?
Radiant's bottom
No, they're just going mid.
Gonna go for Ame.
Okay. Silence guarantees it. Continue to punish the Ursa. That is the best feeling in this game. Here, that one I
Yeah, but those are terrible gyro games.
They threw those games, to be fair.
Dragon Tail stun into Inkswell stun into Blast Off. Arteezy's making a break for it, but he will die to the final couple of shots.
What?
Now Soulbind onto the 2 cores as well. They're too fast to immediately jump on, though. Still a reactive taser. That's a pretty good one.
That's the swell DK. They're going to get another one.
Kitrak is the reactive taser on him, so they can't kill him immediately, but they'll get him eventually. It sounds like hot trash.
Yeah, I've reported him like 3 times. But he wins, so maybe it's good.
Stomp, stolen mines for the Rubik. He's laid down a couple. That's going to be trouble as they try and push into Shopify, trying to punish them after they took a lane at Barracks. They needed to get some sort of punish, and Ame got 1 kill, but now he's going to get run down to the river like a dog, like a bad bear.
We're up 10K.
Yeah, but, you know, Shopify then throwing. It happens.
Maybe those were the odds at the draft screen. I think from minute 5.
Taking a tier 2, they could do the Tormentor if they want, but the way that Shopify's balling out right now.
Yeah, they're gonna go high ground with another EXO.
Go high ground again.
I mean, every EXO, you just jam it in, man. There's no hope in the 5-on-5. Shortest game. Oh, we're past it. Oh,
Yeah.
What's the point of that stat? It doesn't. Are you trying to burst the Death Prophet? The bear has been jumped. The bear is gone. He has no buyback because we are only 22 minutes in this game.
Soulbind holding back Yopaj, but now he's been freed, and the Soulbind is turned back on the Extreme instead. They're being farmed just outside of their fountain at this point. The Ghosts somehow don't finish off the techies, but they'll probably finish off XM without a problem.
I do respect them playing this out. It is admirable, but it will be called here.
Yeah, you suggested a GG out like 7 minutes ago, so they really didn't make it much longer.
That is the North American player in me, but I was indeed validated.
Yeah, I think you were.
I mean, that game was absolutely over. I don't know what the idea was, but those lanes were borderline unplayable, and Shopify took huge advantage of it. Bobo looks very happy.
Oh, they're gone with the slaughter. Okay.
They take it.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's scary. Viper. Gross.
Select your heroes.
Well, you know what they say. Win lane, lose game.
But the Viper does force you off these waves. It's getting rough for Yopaj mid.
Yeah, and there's not really another option for OT. You kind of have to keep laning. So
Yes.
we'll see if Shopify want to try and change this situation by rotating some supports. But obviously, for now, they're very happy with at least this side lane right here.
Looking solid for XG. They got out of it with a void. Generally, you're happy when that happens. Now, there is an astral save in the game. There's, time dilation you can steal and throw back. They're going to try and chrono into Viper ulti. It's one way to do it.
Yeah, they got him. It's not going anywhere. So Slardar continues to suffer.
Ultimate free is Sven game. Viper, Void, Primal are all pretty good at dealing with him in the fights. In their own way.
Got him on the lasso, but they've already used the bash, so the crush is the end of that disable. Oh, and Arteezy gets snapped by the arrow. So you can't immediately chase after Ame. They're fighting underneath this tier 1 tower. It is messy. It is bad for Shopify. Real bad is Saberlight. It's going to go down. Yopaj comes in and hits a big blast. Almost finished off the faceless Void. He was like 10 HP, but he survives in the end. Yopaj might get run down by XXS. And then another arrow from Shin-Q. And now he's hit by the Viper as well. The Sven's going to die.
It's a disaster on this gank. And an invasion into the Ancients, pressuring the Sven. Looking for the rune, but he will find something a lot less enjoyable. Which is death.
I kind of feel like he's strong enough, or maybe accurately, Saberlight and Theolacor aren't strong enough to kill him.
They do have Orchid.
Yeah, I guess so.
They would be close with the Soulburn damage. Depends on how fast the team gets there. That's a Blade Mail Primal.
Not an easy target to go on, especially with DY sitting at the side. Ooh, Arteezy makes short work of him. Never mind. He's going to get Viper struck, though. Arrow goes on bind. Nobody hit. Kitrak pushing back these heroes with a stolen freezing field. Good stuff, but he does die for it. Now the Chronosphere comes out, but the imprisonment is there as a response. And Theolacor just nabbed away a haste rune. Makes a run for it. XM trying to kite out Saberlight right now. Theolacor tries to bump him back into the Slardar, but the Slardar's already dead. Oh!
If he had hit
Almost
that,
got him. Theolacor, a little sidestep there.
There's so much extra value.
Wow, they really just dropped that on him, huh?
Yeah, that was like a BM play or something.
I mean, he's got the Aegis, so he wants to get aggressive. And XXS with the grab, pulverize on his Saberlight. Saberlight takes away that Aegis, but it is a good position for Extreme to be in. XXS red Theolicore. He didn't quite touch him, though. There's a chance Theolicore can maybe get the blink away, keep his distance. Oh, no! Unless Falcons decides to be merciful. Shopify will have zero chance if they lose here, and that match counter grab with the pulverize.
Got the grease off.
With the grease off is going to be able to get away. Now the stolen pulverize goes to work on XXS, his BKB. It allows him to just push through all of this.
Yopaj in trouble.
Yeah, he's going to come back into a world of hurt. He's dead almost instantly, but he does manage to get the kill onto the Mirana before he goes down.
Yeah,
XXS
I mean, he's
looking
thinking,
around with this gem.
he's thinking about Blink.
Okay, a little pick off here on a support.
Not
Wait, not so easy. Oh, and it pulled him into position to get the Chronosphere onto 2. He can only save one of them. He's going to choose to save the Slaughter. The Slaughter is going to come back into an arrow, though. Superman Sven on the way. Blocked out by the Lincolns, though, and he gets pulverized, grabbed as well. His BKB is being entirely wasted right now, and Ame doesn't even bother with him. He goes instead for the OD, trying to take this guy out. Whoa, XXS just stopped the TP away from the Sven. Arteezy does manage to get the Mirana kill. That was the first kill that Shopify looked at, and it's the last kill of the team fight. They got nothing else.
You put him on the Viper on the front line, neither's an easy target.
Level 20 Viper. Solar Crest for Shin-Kyu. Guardian Greaves, Solar Crest, so many different things to take up these heroes. They try and go for the jump onto the Faceless Void. They have to 100-0 him there, but there's no chance. He's stolen Pulverize. He's still being controlled, but Ame will manage to get off the Chronosphere. Can he do damage with it, though? The Imprisonment goes out, and they finally take away that Aegis. Yes, but it costs the Slaughter his life. They got some hero kills. Meanwhile, Arteezy's trying to finish up XTREME. Boom! Got popped! He couldn't finish him off!
The Blade Mail Reflect!
Oh, man!
What is there to be afraid of?
Afraid of the possibility of buybacks, but they won't come. Mega creeps at 36.
They have played some very solid games this series and one very non-solid game. But it's the 2 out of the 3 that matters. Drag him in the fountain. It's close.
The stolen Pulverize helps. Again, he only gets to like half HP. And then they run out of stuns, run out of damage. He's able to cast some spells. Here's the Time Walk that gets him away. Saberlight missing out on the crush. XM, he can stand his ground more than the others, though he did just give up by Viper Strike to Kitrak. Sven, he has to stop that TP.
Chrono up again in 30 seconds. Even need to wait for it. Probably not. Just send the Viper in.
Yopaj going to be jumped here. Immediate response from Saberlight, but they get the kill anyway. Buyback immediately out from Yopaj is... Oh, Arteezy tries to chase after the backline, gets kited around by Moonlight Shadow. Now he's going to get run over by the Primal Beast, and he's dead. They did get the Void, but he buys back where Arteezy doesn't have his. Shopify, they're running out of heroes. They can't afford to let Yopaj die here. Saberlight needs to bail him out. The Manta gets popped and they finish him off. The OD's now dead. Now all their damage dealers are gone, and here comes the Chronosphere that's finally back into play. GG is called. Extreme, a very much needed win for them.